Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Place of Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. I'm extremely disappointed with the fact that our Eden streak is done, but this is interesting. Small Rock, 3 Spirit Hearts, M4XX, V60K. Lots of damage, good range, good shot speed. Actually, like a really good start. Oh my god. A really good start as Eden. What do we need to do? Take a deep breath. Put yourself in your happy place. Good work. Now I'm slightly more relaxed, not getting hit by spiders as often. I gotta say, can't believe that Small Rock as a starting item has not allowed me to kill spiders in one hit. Little tiny spiders, at least. I'm not talking about, you know, great big granddaddy spider, just a little spider. Where do we use a starting item Diplopia? It's actually a very interesting kind of question to have there. Maybe if we get a good syringe or something from this boss, we say, you know what? I'd like to have 2 syringes. This allows us to open up our active item slot pretty quick, get closer to the spun transformation, etc., and just make my life easier in the interim period. Or maybe we say save it for the first deal with the devil. You could take all those deal with the devil items for free. I think we're just gonna take this one. You could take all those deal with the devil items for free, and then still have deal with the angel precedent even. Or maybe you say we should pay for our first deal with the devil. Oh, this is interesting. We should pay for our first deal with the devil so we get deal with the devil precedent and then use Diplopia on a future one. That's also viable. Or maybe, to get a little even zanier, you say, let's hedge our bets, or let's not hedge our bets, let's double down and say, you know what's exciting? Getting 4 free items out of Boss Rush, and then you make it to Boss Rush and make that happen. But admittedly, we start to get into a little bit more of the debatable and implausible category, although it has happened many times in the past. I can't believe that every single enemy got out of the way of BBF there. Just want to point out, I only need 1 fucking bomb, get Stompy, and then I can access everything else. Come on. Ain't nothing but an RNG thing, yeah. I'd like to get a bomb and get Leah. Not Leah. It's actually pronounced Leia in the original Skywalker script unearthed at the George Lucas Ranch. Please. I have to say, like, I'm not trying to be disappointed about it, but the damage that we're doing here is not indicative of having good damage before getting Small Rock. Hopefully this finds the secret room as well. Okay, so we got that. Another bomb would be, like, actually useful so we could blow up that chest. That's okay. 1 makes you small. Appears to have 0 effect whatsoever. That's okay. Don't worry about it. I don't know why I started doing my Shaggy impression. Scoob! Now, Tinted Rock was the big one back here. Ooh, it gave us a bomb so we can open up that stone chest. I would love a cricket's head right now. Makes it sound like a brunch beverage. Oh, yes, I'll have the turkey club, and I would kill for a cricket's head right now. We didn't get a cricket's head, we got some money instead, but we're gonna get even more money here, and then check out inside of our curse room in which we find a Bracano rune, which is okay, but probably not exactly what we were looking for. We're taking a lot of time on this floor, but honestly, the time is well wasted, if that makes sense. If I may, you know, co-opt the slogan that Canada's Comedy Network used. We'll also take Charged Baby here. We could Diplopia it, but sure, Charged Baby has the potentiality to wound enemies, or at least give them a status effect that is deleterious for them, and also if we ever lose Diplopia on purpose, it can make some good stuff happen for us there. I'm trying to find 5 cents, and we got 5 cents. Now I'm trying to find the quarter. Ooh, I would love to have the Hanged Man, but that's okay. We're going down to the next floor. We're in a good situation. Didn't really improve our HP, but Leo gives us some good stuff moving forward, and also it gives us a chance to pause and say, remember, Leo's not always going to be good for you. Sometimes it could be very dangerous. Guppy's Tail is an awesome pickup here. There goes Bracano, but it got the job done while it was here. Guppy's Tail is fantastic, not just because we're doing okay on keys, but also, ooh, they almost got hit. Also because of the fact that, obviously, it takes us closer to Guppy, and when your damage is not incredible, you would like to perhaps have a slightly better Guppy chance, I'd say, and we just got that. 2 keys to open that. I don't know. Kind of feel like we'd be better off saving our keys for item room shop and potential golden chests, but it's possible that we'll get more keys and thus be a little bit more interested in what you're selling right now. Yeah, I figured. We are a little slow on this run right now, so it was kind of hard for us to get out of the way. But with good positioning, we probably could have made it happen. But we got HP to back us up right now. We've really improved ourselves quite a lot over the course of the limited amount of time we've had on the run so far. And inside of our item room here, we probably continue to do so with Aura, which as of right now has given me a tiers increase, I think. Open that one up, gives us a strength card. Could actually save us 3 spirit hearts. So you might be saying, you know, we'd want a Hierophant card instead or something like that, but the strength card may save us 3 spirit hearts if it allows us to snag a deal with the devil we'd otherwise be unable to access, so I'm not disappointed in that at all. Ooh, free ability to fly. Now, what are we going to do about Diplopia? You may have guessed this from my earlier conversation, but I quite like the idea of using it in boss rush, and oftentimes that works out for us. Magic 8 Ball for a shot speed up, and a stars card. And then a deal with the devil where Diplopia, it just doesn't make any sense, so obviously we're going to keep that. Amnesia. Wow, that hurts. I can see forever. There's some goodness here. Guess we save the stars as a potential teleport card. Come into this room, we got nothing. We're still looking for our shop, and we have made good time here actually recently, which is nice. Did this lead to the double key room? No. Since Amnesia, I can't really tell where we are, but this is our double key room. So I'm really glad we didn't spend anything to go in there because it was pretty much hot ass trash. I don't care. Just let BFF finish you off. Not our shop. Have we been to our shop? I don't think so. That was where we started. This was our double key room. I mean, we could blow that up, but money's not really a sore spot for us right now, so it's not sweaty. We've been to our item room for sure. I guess we have not been to the right side here. Just gotta do process of elimination. You know how it is. You know how dogs is and all that. Again, I'm not thrilled, but I'll take Piggy Bank and I guess be relatively pleased with it. Thank God we picked up Fates, which actually did give us an upgrade on the order that we would have expected of this floor, you know? Having the ability to fly is something you could reasonably expect to find after your first deal with the devil, so I'm not going to sweat that. I'm going to use our stars card just to get us into this room right away. I gotta admit, it's tempting to Diplopia experimental treatment, but I don't think it's the right choice for us. I just really, really hope it didn't slow us down. And I don't mean like DPS-wise. I mean from our literal speed stat standpoint. Of course, it does give us the ability to get closer to the Spun transformation. DPS-wise, this is not great, though. I have to admit that it's not very encouraging. It's not very encouraging at all to not be one-shotting dips, I suppose. It's actually quite scary for our long-term prospects to be this, you know, in deep this early on a run. And I am kind of leveraging our existing HP to pick up, I'm hoping, of course, our Magic Mush from one of those jerkholes in there, but one of the jerkhole mushrooms in there, but it's actually their taxonomical name, according to Careless Linnaeus. Okay, we got Curse of the Lost now, too. All sorts of curses. Keep in mind we do have the aura, so although we do find ourselves sometimes, you know, being hamstrung, at least, we'll try it. Lover's probably not very good for us, but at least in terms of our perception from experimental treatment, we will get a different stat boost every single time we take damage, I think. So sometimes it'll be compensated for. At least that's the idea. And remember, this run's a slow burn. It started out pretty okay, but it only stands to get better. The real, you know, hot ticket item here is still Diplopia. We've still got access to that. And it's still gonna rock our world. As long as we're able to do it on boss rush. If not, we just use it on our next deal with the devil. Or maybe even a deal with the angel, depending on, you know, what item it is, if we get a deal with the angel. I'm not seeing the board too well today. It's, I think that's an expression that makes sense. It's commonly used in in chess. You know, some days you feel like you're on, some days you have to concentrate a little bit more. It just doesn't feel like it's connecting too well. Right now, I don't feel like I'm seeing the board very well. I'm not sure why, but hopefully we can work around that without it becoming super, you know, deleterious for us. It becomes like super Della Soul for us. That would be pretty cool. You know, one of New York's finest hip-hop groups of the late 80s and early 90s. Don't really want a key. I mean, let me put it this way. Be careful what you wish for, I guess. I don't want a key to access the golden chest. I want a key at this point to access our shop where I'm more likely to get a benefit and where we may also get a benefit from Diplopia for that matter. There we go. Gotta be careful about that. We really have to be careful about our use of keys in the future because I've been using them a little haphazardly so far. It hasn't really worked out well for us. Boss fight. We saw on Liberty Cap the boss fight is like down this side. This could be our secret room. I think that would have found it, honestly, so... maybe. We definitely want to visit our shop, though. So let's come back this way. The boss has to be this way regardless, so we're saving the key. There's our boss fight. Oh, if you had just hit there, we would have been set. But obviously, I'm hoping for a sweet-ass deal with the devil in here, but let's hold off a second. I really feel like that's our second secret room. It's just a very likely... or very obvious kind of tell there. I've seen that room be a second secret room many times before. Tons of money. It's not really like the be-all end-all here like I would hope for, but it's something. Okay, we have a huge rate of fire increase from Aura, I'm assuming. Maybe Aura combined with Liberty Cap or something? Come on, give me a speed upgrade. I could actually use that quite a good deal here. The HP is one thing, but the speed is valuable too. Probably more valuable at this point. Grab this, try it again. Oh my god, oh my god. 32 cents. We can buy two things. No greed. No greed. Definitely take more options. Definitely take your spirit hearts. You know what? Maybe we got this lover's card for a reason. I believe. I should not have believed. I've been taken in again. Okay, 35 cents. No more red hearts actually available on this entire floor either, which is kind of unusual. Normally red hearts are pretty easy to come by, but I guess we've taken a little bit more damage than I'd like to admit here. The Diplopia boss rush dream is falling apart, man. There's still a chance for us to make it happen, but, you know, as time goes on, it gets more and more unlikely. Like, literally as time goes on, it gets more and more unlikely. No devil deal there either. That's real disappointing. Obviously, we'll take our heart. Oh, I really wish you would have been a speed upgrade. I wanted to pick up that heart and then go back to the blood bank. I guess it was just a little too offset. But you know what? We got another blood bank right here. I hate you and everything you stand for. Key beggar. Can't even get into the boss trap room as a result of that. I miss the days where an arcade was a guaranteed blood bank, man. Now it's all key beggar nonsense. Let's not open that. Let's be smart. Let's leverage our advantages. And what are our advantages? We already have one guppy item. If we... Oh my god, stop taking this dump. Okay, it's getting a little ridiculous. If you take a guppy, or if you find a guppy item in this curse room, this may indeed allow you to get double gups. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to Diplopia. 2 items. Bob's Curse. Bob. We got 2 times Bob's Curse, guys. Let's get it started. Aha! We got 10 poison bombs there. I mean, I knew that it could happen. But I was just holding out a little bit of hope that the game was gonna be a little kinder to me and give me a better shot at it. But you know what? We can persevere. We got some poison bombs now. Those can do some damage, man. Let's not sweat those. Would you have done the same thing in my shoes now that it appears unlikely we're going to do boss rush? I think several of you probably would have. You might have waited until the shop first. See if maybe we could, you know, blind buy something like the Black Candle. Maybe a Dagaz rune, potentially. But I think, you know, if I'm guilty of anything there, it's just hope. Just hoping too much that that was going to work out. Good, 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 good. So what do we do to guarantee ourselves the best chance possible here? A deal with the devil or angel here would be ideal. Holy Light is a pretty good get from a more options room. There's no way for us to have known what either of those items was unless we went to our shop first. But I think a key for Holy Light is a great trade. And you know what? Tammy's Head is a usable spacebar item in our situation, and it only gets better as the run gets longer. Plus, it works well with Holy Light. So I think we started to foresee how we can build a winning run out of this. A great deal with the devil here would go a long way towards making that happen. I looked in the other direction and walked straight into that bomb. Not my finest moment, but you know what? That Tammy's Head was up there as far as my finest moments go. Got the habit, got the spirit heart, got the compass. I appreciate all of this. And you know what? Give me that. Try this. Nothing there. I don't really care about the pill. Our speed was really bad on that room. And we got a lot of good stuff here. Kind of wish I'd come to this room first. Wow. At least we got a golden key. Give us Fate's Reward, which is okay. There you go. Just bust him up right away. Holy Light. Holy Light. Tier stats real bad right now. Yeah, that was good. Great damage. We should qualify for our deal with the devil, but this is the worst floor I've played in quite some time. We didn't get our deal with the devil. That doesn't mean we didn't qualify. Just means that the numbers are not in our favor right now, potentially. That's okay. This floor, it would be really, really nice to get the deal with the devil complete. There you go. It could have been worse. We could have gotten Curse of the Tower. You know what? Let's get Curse of the Tower. We have poison bombs. I'm not going to try to argue that Curse of the Tower cannot fuck us. There's a very real chance this item just fucks us. But there's also the chance that we get hit once, lose half a spirit heart, and then the bombs just murder whatever boss we were fighting. Okay, this is a great room. If it looks like a key and contains keys, it's probably a major key. Open up some lines of sight here. This is where we start. I know I said this last run. This is where we start, last floor. This is where we start rebuilding. You can see the seeds of the beautiful genesis of a wonderful run right here. It would be a large help, admittedly, if we could pick up a deal with the devil and or angel and an item of the caliber you would expect there. Okay, this is where Guppy's tail starts to become not Guppy's fail, but Guppy's success. I'm trying to get this blue thing to actually get aggroed to us. You know what? There you go. You got me. You proud of yourself? Took advantage of an old man here. I'm old. I don't know what I'm doing. Give me easy mode, please. That's not me being ageist. I'm just pretending to be a little elderly and helpless. And then when the game starts to get compassionate, that's when we strike! And we get a 50-win loss streak or something like that. Holy Light, please. Holy Light, please. I'm trying to, you know, bum rush the deal with the devil here. Or bum rush the boss at least in the hopes that we can get a deal with the devil. Ooh, that's good news. And we got Nod Leaf, which is awesome. We don't really have an orbital. It depends how much you want to class BBF as an orbital. But Nod Leaf can really save your life. Man, if one of those Holy Light shots had just landed, that would have been dope. So I'm thinking, nice. That's kind of what I was thinking, is just tough it out down there for a minute. If the going gets tough, the tough get Nod Leaf. Drop a bomb and hide out. Good stuff. Now we should get a deal. And no Curse of the Blind. Hell yeah, we get a Halo. And I guess we're going to take a Thame, but I'm not super jazzed to be picking up any of these items. But we still got an item room and a shop available for us on this floor, so let's not get too bitter. The Halo was a great pickup as well. Nod Leaf gives us a lot of potential chances for success, and a golden key combined with Guppy's tail is really where I think we can start to make this run work. I know I keep saying that every time, but genuinely we have a good shot at it here, I think. Oh, come on, you jerks. Just give me Cricket's head. Just want a little bit of old damage, extra damage here. I'm old. We're gonna take Ball of Tar. I don't really like it or God's Flesh enough to be excited about them, but it's not bad. We got a Spirit Heart out of this at least, and Pheromones. Well, there's no curse room available. There's just a mob trap room. We should be crushing skulls. Gotta be a little careful about it so you don't step on the red poop, but crushing skulls, obviously, a smart idea to maybe get a teleport card, even though the odds of us getting to boss rush are effectively pretty much nil. Let's head down here. It's okay. This run is okay right now. There's a chance for redemption. Curse of the Lost sucks real bad, though. In fact, I mean, I'm always going to say this about Isaac runs, but I would expect that this run should be a win. We're not going to know fully until we actually get down to the floors where you're, you know, in the shit. But hey, extra HP doesn't hurt. We've got this weird... Oh, come on. You're not going to get hit by that? There we go. We got this weird Isaac run right now where it's like a collection of... Completely whiffed on Tammy's head there. It's a collection of, like, semi-good items. And you can usually build a house out of shitty bricks, I guess, but, we could really use, you know, like a barreled coffered ceiling or something like that to really sell this off for when the HGTV crews come in and we decide that, you know, we want to love it or list it. I don't know how these shows work. I've only seen them involuntarily. Sure, another Spirit Heart is nice. You know, it'd be a good pickup synergistically? Sure, we'll take Flatworm, just for shits and giggles. It's not like we don't get Curse of the Lost every floor anyway. Synergistically, I would love to get Mom's Key here. Obviously, something like Sad Bombs. You know, I would vouch for that as well. Rubber Cement would be cool. Lump of Coal would take the edge off not getting a proper deal with the devil. Krampus's head is not viable for us in our present state, I would say. Just because Tammy's head is too good. I mean, it's a quality problem to have, again, but it's not what we're going to want to roll with. Okay, keys are good. Extra Spirit Hearts in every single golden chest is an edict that I can get behind. No, actually, it's Eden, not Edict. No Spirit Hearts in that one. What happened? The Spirit Heart store change its operating policy? The trash talk doesn't work. You're trash talking a little bit of code, you know? It doesn't make any sense. Big whiffs. It's okay, we just need one holy light shot or the opportunity to actually get behind you. We have not... We've definitely not been to our shop, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, have I been to our item room? I remember saying we're going to pick up Ball of Tar over God's Flesh, but I'm pretty sure that was actually on our last run. Or not last run, last floor. I may admittedly be mistaken there, but I don't think that I am. There is some value in the Hermit card for taking us to the shop, but at the same time, I don't want to do this because I will be so lost with where I am on the floor. But we'll use it if we just cannot find the shop at all. We pretty much broke even on that curse room as well. There we go. This is the room we're looking for. Extra black hearts. Open this up. Ooh, we probably want Dead Onion. Even though it's going to slow our shot speed down. Our tiers are going to be huge. Sure, take Blue Map. You know what? Take Broken Stopwatch. Double your shit with 2 of Diamonds. Buy the Spirit Heart. Buy the Key. Hell, buy the Bomb. We got enough money to not have to worry about it now. We're going to wedge ourselves behind this donation machine. It's gonna take a lot of money. I hope it's gonna take a lot of money because we're really storing it for later. We're depositing to the bank of our future, which is really all banks when you think about it. Unless you've got some kind of time machine, in which case, why are you worrying with a bank and just go bet on the World Series? Put $1 billion on the Cubs to win this year. I don't care. My baby takes the morning train. It goes to 9 to 5 and then it doesn't fully work, but it sort of fits the tune. Yo, it's actually taking like all 70 cents. So as boring as this is, maybe, this is actually awesome for us because we just deposited like 1/9 of the total capacity of the donation machine in one go. It isn't actually 1/9, but it's like, it's up there. So let's take Dead Onion. Shots are gonna be big. That's a positive thing for us. And I think that we want to go down. And then left down. And then we're here, basically. Yeah, okay. That worked out just fine. Definitely should not have stood there, but man, we got Mom chewed up super easily there. Sure. You know what? My HP... I didn't think about this hard enough. Basically sacrificed an Eternal Heart for one play there. Wouldn't recommend it. I'm gonna go Goat Head and keep Tammy's Head, because I like the damage potential from Tammy's Head. Sure, the Spirit Hearts from Goat Head are useful too. You're not wrong. Let's do the smart thing. Well, there's two smart things we could do here. One would be come in here, open this up, and teleport out. Now, it's up to you to determine if that was actually smart based on the fact that we got Bob's Brain, which is a little dangerous, but... We also could have done that on our curse room, and some people probably would have preferred that, but I'm okay with it either way. We got a weird broken stopwatch effect on that room. It's not weird. I mean, we have broken stopwatch, so it's not abnormal. It's just, it was slightly surprising that it happened right there. Don't mind using our death card just to guarantee us some value. And the Chariot card... pretty much exists in exactly the same boat, honestly. Go get that key on our way back. You know what? We'll just Chariot card our way out of the curse room in all likelihood. I'm still waiting on that last Guppy item. Goathead gives us a chance to possibly get it, but admittedly, I'm feeling like our odds of that are probably relatively low. It's been like 5 floors since we got our first one. Could happen, I suppose. Will we do Hush here? Admittedly, it's actually kind of surprisingly tempting to do the Hush fight here. We'll see how we look like, because right now, you might look at this and say, why wouldn't you do Hush? You're set, you got time, probably. The answer is, this run actually kind of sucks. It doesn't suck relative to, you know, the Beans Challenge or something like that, but it sucks relative to a run that I would normally be like, hell yeah, let's fight Hush. Now, this could change pretty quickly depending on what our guaranteed deal with the devil has in here, but assuming it's within the bounds of, you know, reasonability, it's probably still going to be relatively bad by the time we get down to the Hush. So I guess we'll play it by ear. Don't really care too much about that money right now, which is admittedly a luxurious problem to have. Again, don't be attacking enemies like this. It worked, but that's not an excuse. Okay, great. A little bit of damage there. Mom's Underwear for a range upgrade. Not very good. Betrayal, not very good. Ceremonial Robes, quite good, actually. Does it reverse my opinion? I don't know what that word was. Does it reverse my opinion about how I feel about this run? No. Still a little bit below, you know, where I'd really like for it to be. But, oh, that's what we're looking for. Okay, so we got another Guppy item. So you're saying there's a chance. Indeed. All we need is one more Guppy item. Gup is all we need, but they don't just give them away most of the time. You gotta put in the work, find the curse room, or get the deal with the devil. Luckily, our deal with the devil is 100% guaranteed to us. Our damage is still so bad, man. You know what would really ease the pain? Having several flies per tier that would just do double that damage and absolutely destroy enemies. Alright, let's try this out. Infamy's good, especially considering it costs us effectively nothing. Holy Light shots here are really making my life easier than it has any right to be on a run like this. Not that this is bad, it's just, it's decidedly kind of average. Got lucky there that our invincibility lasted long enough. What do you got for me? A Guppy's Collar, okay. I feel like I kind of owe it to the game at this point to be like, let's fight Hush, because you hooked me up. We were in a bad spot and you hooked me up, and I appreciate that. I was complaining, and you said, rather than yell at you for complaining, I'm going to address your complaints. I appreciate that more than you can know. I'm going to take Cluster Bombs over, or Scatter Bombs over Robo Baby 2.0. I'm going to take Deadeye, an item that I think is actually quite fun. Got a couple of luck upgrades. Might have just been one, but I thought I heard 2 sounds in there. Placebo probably does not do what I want it to do. The sun could be okay. Let's buy this. You know what? Why don't we donate even more money? Set a new record here. It's really going to take all the money. This is like an unbreakable donation machine. They alive, damn it. It's a miracle. But it actually did break eventually, but still. Alright, we have Nun's Habit. So what's the ticket? Do damage at all available opportunities with Tammy's head. And I'm thinking, you know, Deadeye Guppy is going to be a pretty fantastic combination for us. Holy Light is still getting in there doing damage whenever possible. Bob's Brain is, you know, as Bob's Brain is. And this is a pretty easy enemy to hit. So I expect that we're going to get a lot of love out of Deadeye here. And so far, so good in that department. I'm assuming that the Deadeye damage is also carrying over to our flies, but I might be mistaken. When the shots are blown up, you can really see the nice, like, kind of arc lightning effect around those Holy Light shots. It's nice touches like that that don't always notice in the fray of the action, so I like the opportunity to kind of peer at them on a larger, magnified scale here. Fight's going fine so far. I think it's basically 100% guaranteed that we are not going to die on the Hush fight. Still want to keep as much HP as possible for the next floor, but becoming Guppy and then picking up Deadeye is pretty much guaranteed us the win here, I think. And it was in question for a little while there, just because our damage wasn't very good. You know, we have scatter bombs now as well. That's okay. I would like sad bombs. That'd be really nice in conjunction with BFF. Or BBF, I should say, but... And there's Scatter Bomb's Curse of the Tower working out for us there. We're probably safe-ish here. Yeah, okay, we're actually, like, completely safe here. We're gonna move slightly to the right as these bullets come in. We may not be safe on the next pass. Now, yeah, I was gonna say, admittedly, my speed stack kind of sucks right now. So we're probably going to get hit by that on a fairly regular basis. And there we go again. There was probably no need for that. I could have done something to resolve that a little easier. But sweet. I'm really pleased with this. Let's go up to the cathedral, and this run's going to turn out just fine. Even though I've almost bunged it up on a number of occasions here. Curse of Darkness. We can sort of already see where we're going. But if we're not going to use the sun card for this, what are we going to use the sun card for, right? Just want to see if we can find... Oh, we got the Bob transformation. That is a surprise to me, but I guess we did get 2 Bob's Curse pickups. Hilariously, it helped us get a transformation. Just maybe not the transformation I was strictly gunning for. Oh, this is nice. This is smooth, man. I don't really want to open these golden chests. Not because I expect them to be bad... But because if we get golden chests on the next floor, they actually are guaranteed to have items in them. Wish we could drop Guppy's tail, actually. Although it would, if we could drop Guppy's tail without losing our Guppy transformation, that would be ideal. But I would love to drop Guppy's tail so we just got regular chests on the next floor. But so far, so good. That floor was like 45 seconds long. It's not a race, but, well, at least not as long as Mathis isn't here. But I'm still pleased with it. Almost all of this is pretty bad. What's up, Kate? Both cats are hanging out in here. Good. Good. You're sick of their nonsense? He's a shit disturber on a regular basis.
I was eating blueberries and then he suddenly just like snuck around me. And I'm like, oh, he's just moving around. But then he actually took a blueberry.
Yeah. And
then he spat out, and then he kicked it right in front of my face.
He kicked it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's just like, you eat this kind of shit, human?
Sometimes I'll be like near the kitchen, and when I walk in there, Ruka like looks at me, but he also looks at the food. It's like he's trying to figure out which one of us he loves more. Does he love the food, or does he love the attention? Most of the time, he goes for the attention, but occasionally he goes for the food, admittedly. And you know what? So do I. So I can't even blame him.
You're gonna bite my blueberry and spit it out?
No, I would just eat your blueberry. And you know what? You wouldn't even know I'd done it because I'd be so sneaky about it.
Then how are you gonna get the attention?
You wouldn't need... Well, I don't need the attention. I just need the antioxidants. That's going to do it for this round. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.